There is a definite impact on Canada when we talk about US policy, especially considering only male and female. Students at Sheridan are anxious whether to travel to US or not, and they are finding some resources that could maybe help them. And Sheridan plays a very significant role there. We have so many resources where people can actually get help, talk, and figure out what they're feeling. So you're not alone. Moreover, there are so many updates that are coming every day. So stay tuned. This is Khushi Arora for Sheridan Sun. Jill appeal the people of Oakville to drive safely and take care of the speed limit. Additionally, she also talks about the cameras that it will be installed. She sounds confident that the next week will be the kickstart of these automated speeding cameras. We'll come with more updates. This is Khushi Arora for Sheridan Sun. Canadians did not step back. They reacted, and the reactions could be clearly seen on the day of the National Canadian Flag Day, where they tweeted, where they could be seen in videos raising Canadian flags proudly and giving out a clear message that they are proud to be Canadians and they would never accept the proposal of making Canada the 51st state of America. For more updates, keep following us. This is Khushi Arora for Sheridan Sun.
As of today, it will henceforth be the official policy of the United States government that there are only two genders, male and female.
It's been more than a week since Donald Trump took charge as the 47th USA's president. Sheridan students in Oakville weigh in on the new executive order in US and how it may affect the LGBTQ community here.
It's a little worrying that because of the US's influence on Canada that it will affect us in some way. Hopefully it won't be the case, but yeah.
An American student at Sheridan expressed views about the same.
A lot of my family, very, like my family in the States, very just upset. A lot of disagreement, a lot of not wanting that to be the representation of their beliefs, of their who they are as people.
Even conservative leader Pierre Poilievre said he is not aware of any other genders than men and women.
Vile, if I'm being so honest. There's other words I could use to describe it, but I don't think they're very appropriate for camera. But yeah, not good.
There is a definite impact on Canada when we talk about US policy, especially considering only male and female. Students at Sheridan are anxious whether to travel to US or not, and they are finding some resources that could maybe help them. And Sheridan plays a very significant role there. We have so many resources where people can actually get help, talk, and figure out what they're feeling. So you're not alone. Moreover, there are so many updates that are coming every day. So stay tuned. This is Khushi Arora for Sheridan Sun. Here at Vision Room Studios in Brampton, the World Sikh Organization has organized a transformative event titled Cause Vote.
It's been an initiative that's been started at the WSO and it's been going on for decades. It's about bringing a voice for CORES. It's to make them feel heard, draft policies, and address their issues.
But to have more Sikh women and to have more women coming into politics is very important.
The event features influential panelists. Women leading in politics and community activism share their journeys and strategies for impactful participation.
Becoming a moment in history, the first Sikh woman to become mayor in the country.
I come from a very traditional Sikh family, and I honor and respect and love everything about it. But there are also the struggles as far as just being a woman.
Like, she can do it, we can do it too. And there's not many Sikh women in politics.
Attendees, including international women students, actively participate in discussions on pressing issues like domestic violence, workplace discrimination, and challenges faced by Sikh women.
And some of the negative things that I would get would be, why would we vote for you if you look like that? Or why would we vote for you if can you even speak English? Why would we vote for you, and who would take care of your children? And I think those are kind of the barriers we have to break. That
WSO volunteers have played a pivotal role in ensuring a seamless experience from refreshments to registrations.
It's like our biggest takeaway is just having more outreach and making this event bigger next time.
They are coming with more such events in future, and to stay tuned about such events, you can follow their Instagram, World Sikh Organization. They're also available on all media platforms. To stay tuned about such events and to know more about it, stay tuned to our space as well. This is Khushi Arora for Shaidan Sun. On one side, Toronto has been in the news for its new 75 speeding cameras. Now Oakville is also in the line, adding automated speeding cameras, which are set to launch mid-January.
So in Oakville, we often hear from our residents about speeding vehicles. They're very concerned about safety in their neighborhoods for their children, for their families. And so we've addressed that through traffic calming and in partnership with Halton Regional Police. But the automated speed enforcement program gives us one additional tool that we can use to encourage compliance with the speed limit.
From what I've heard, it causes more harm than good.
The coming soon signs are updated to municipal cameras in use as per the oakville.ca. Our team visited some locations including 16 Mile Drive, Glen Ashton Drive between 8th Line and Grant Boulevard, and Post Road near Fowley Park. And these areas do not have cameras installed yet.
With 14 cameras, they can't all be delivered and installed on the same day. So
when asked about the speeding cameras, one of the students expressed that it sometimes makes him anxious when he passes by one.
So the cameras take photographs. They're not video. It's photographs only. They measure the speed of vehicles as they're passing by, and if the speed is exceeding the speed limit, it will take a photo of the license plate, and that then goes to the Joint Processing Center, where it's reviewed to ensure that it has all the information, it's visible, and it can be a valid ticket. And then the tickets are sent to the registered vehicle owner in the mail. They don't go to the driver, they go to whoever owns the vehicle.
If you're going to ding someone for going 1 kilometer over, like I still feel like they shouldn't get a ticket for going 1 kilometer over the speed limit. I don't think that's fair.
Jill appeal the people of Oakville to drive safely and take care of the speed limit. Additionally, she also talks about the cameras that it will be installed. She sounds confident that the next week will be the kickstart of these automated speeding cameras. We'll come with more updates. This is Khushi Arora for Shaidan Sun. The US tariffs on Canada have been put on hold, but the ripple effects of the tariffs have been seen in various buying trends among Canadians. Popular grocery stores are promoting the Buy Canadian initiative and guiding customers towards Canadian brands.
Everyone is trying to, promote buying Canadian. I think the big players like Loblaws and maybe even Metro and Sobeys, they have significant control or pricing.
The impact could be seen as people start boycotting American products.
We don't need a crisis to think that way. We don't need another country's president to tell us that, what to do.
According to Mike, a regular shopper from Real Canadians in Oakville, says it's hard to find Canadian products.
Actually, it's nothing from Canada. It's mostly from Mexico and Florida.
A Reddit post reached 25,000 people asking for better alternatives for American products. Some comments included a subscription with Plan B Organics, which has local soil potatoes and fresh and local Canadian beer over American. And a person replied, "Be careful, a lot of Canadian-looking beers are owned by US corporations." So to be sure, there's an app Buy Canadian. Scan the item and know is it Canadian-made or not.
Yeah, lately I am more
aware, try to look for where the products are coming from.
You know, they label it as global trade wars. I can't see where being loyal to Canadian brands definitely will probably increase, if it hasn't already started to increase, you know, Canadian pride.
On one side, people of Oakville say it's hard to find Canadian products. On the other side, a Reddit post where people are suggesting some good alternatives. Trends will keep changing and we will keep you updated. This is Khushi Arora for Sheridan Sun.
Good morning, I'm Khushi Arora on this Monday, November 11th with the hour's top stories. 2 teens were arrested and faced 16 charges of car thefts and assault in an Oakville home invasion. Police investigate to find other involved suspects. Multiple suspects broke into a home on Bellwood Avenue in Oakville on November 7. After the forced entry, they attacked a man in his bedroom, stole his Mercedes and fled. The victim was hospitalized with non-threatening life injuries. The car has been recovered while arrestings have been made of 2 18-year-old teens in Toronto. A photo of a weapon shared across social media posed a significant concern for public safety has been confiscated from Hamilton. Encampment police found the handmade weapon hanging from the branch of a tree at an encampment near King and Main Street on Wednesday. According to the police, it was a butcher knife that was approximately 3.5 feet in length. Hamilton police safely removed the weapon and thanked the community for keeping the city safe. Oakville's Isaiah George made his NHL debut with the New York Islanders earlier this week. He was wearing number 36 and played against the Pittsburgh Penguins on Tuesday, November 5. It was a shootout win for the Islanders. He played 15-4-1 of total ice time with the points in the game. George almost missed his chance to play Tuesday as he missed the call from the management. Fortunately, he got the second call. Ontario's Minister of Education, Jill Dunlop, will audit discretionary spending of fall school boards. Premier Doug Ford gave these orders after the reports of expensive trips by school board officials, according to news reports. Ontario school boards spent large sums on out-of-country trips. The list includes Honolulu Conference, Italy Art Purchase and Toronto Retreat. Dunlop told the reporters that this money was for teacher and student support. Now we take you inside a powerful musical play, Truth and Illusion, the narratives of self-discovery. It was performing at Oakville Center for Performing Arts. The show not only takes a deep dive into mental health complexities, but also raises funds for the Canadian Mental Health Association. Our reporter Ruth Albert had the chance to speak with the cast and audience during a talkback session. Weather here at home is a chilly and cloudy weather with high of 13 and a low of 6. Wind is making it feel colder and 8 degrees. Cloudy conditions are expected to continue throughout the day. Here's Ruth Albert with more on the weather. Movie and streaming news now beginning with an Oscar winner's latest starring role. Here's David Daniel with today's Hollywood Minute. That's a look at the news this hour. I am Khushi Arora. Thanks for joining us.